Welcome builders, Andyisyoda here. Welcome back to episode 6 of Kadjar City. This is such a cool project and a big thank you to everyone who's watching it. It's now the most successful project on my channel by far. It's based off this hand-drawn map by Treadwell360 on Twitter, aka GamerDad. Hasn't he done well? We've done the shopping district. We have done the middle income, the middle class peeps. We've even given a place for the rich people to live. We've also done the poor people. Loads of them. We've conquered farming. Today we're going to be working on the mystical island and making a start, kind of a half start on the palace. Halfway through is what I mean. Hey, have a look at this beautiful ship there by Storm. Don't forget, remember to subscribe. We're going to be doing more cities after this one. And what about the next episode? You don't want to miss it. Hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell. These videos take days and days and days to make. I'd appreciate your subscription. I really would. A marketplace. That's what we're building first off today. Big shout out and thank you to all the patrons who've helped me building over the last couple of weeks. You guys are amazing. As we speed back past this little tree here, you can see the market. We're going to be selling all sorts of stuff in there and we'll give you a good look at that market in just a couple of seconds time. I know that was very fast. On to the mystical island that you guys have been hitting me up the most out of all the comments are what we're going to do on the island. And I tried to blend as many of your ideas together as possible. So we're adding elevation and we're making the whole thing a swamp. Bringing in loads of custom trees that we've made. We're going to be hanging vines from these trees to make it look more swampy as well. We added a ruin and a mystical wizard's tower as well. You could actually argue it's maybe a religious icon, that tower, somewhere where you would come to worship. And big shout out to Big Gus, aka It's a Me Gus on Twitch, who built that mystical tower, and to Shula, 18 Shula, who built the ruins as well. Sorry, it was just immediately built and just slapped in. I did have it recorded, but I lost the recording of Gus building that tower and Shula building the ruins, and was kind of off camera as well. But there we go. We'll have a little tour around this place as well. So it's a swamp, it is ruins, and it's probably going to be a place where we have a cemetery. We're going to put some gravestones into this place as well, I think. Okay, let's start off with a look at this market just very quickly. It's a super simple market, just little awnings, barrels. We've got chests, little trapdoors as well. Custom player heads are quite fun as well if you have them on your server. People selling melons, fish, little cranes, walkways. A nice crowded market, super detailed. Super cool with nice shading from the palm trees. So here it is, guys. First look at the mystical island. Apart from obviously the time lapse, we just fly through here. Lots of vines make it look very swampy. We've got very swampy, horrible, murky water down there. Looking a little bit blue because of my shaders, which are beyond belief legacy. Okay, and then through here. So this is a ruin. This ruin was built by 18 Shula. Thank you so much, Shula. It is really cool. And what we did here is we stuck a sword into the stone. This is done with an invisible armor stand as well. Isn't it cool? Whoever pulls out that stone, pulls out the sword from the stone is obviously the king or the queen. We've got some little snakes as well. Thank you to Ender Dragon for adding in the little cool player heads absolutely everywhere. And looks like we're having one of my survival courses being taught. It's Andyisyoda survival course. Well done, and thank you, Omo, for building that. Very cool indeed. Now this white mystical tower here, it was sandstone to start with. It's a Me Gus from Twitch. He built this on the server. We made it out of sandstone first of all, but we thought it would be even better if the rest of the place was kind of swampy, murky, overgrown, and covered in grass and vines and just bushes. But this one was perfectly clean and magically perfect, like an actual magic tower here, where there's Mr. Gus's head right there. I don't know why I call you the Mrs. Gus. That's, yeah, okay. Anyway, little Eye of Sauron up here, keeping an eye on all the baddies down here in the swamp. But yeah, we want this probably to be a grave site as well, a cemetery. Wouldn't it be nice to be buried on this island if you're a resident of the city? So how do we do gravestones? Does anyone have a good idea for how to do gravestones? Let me know in the chat. I'm going to do maybe one down here, but I don't really know what to do when it comes to gravestones. I really don't. Smooth sandstone or smooth stone? I don't know. What do we do? Something like that? I don't know. I want to keep it really simple, but I just don't know what makes a good gravestone. I don't really want a cross or anything like that on it. It's kind of an a-religious place. I don't know. Tricky to know what to do. Maybe just a wall block on top. Maybe you guys have got some good ideas for what makes a good... See, that's just rubbish. What makes a good gravestone? I don't know. I've never really decided in my whole Minecraft building career what makes a good grave. I mean, that? I don't know. Right, guys, we need your help in the chat. Who's got some good designs? Maybe you could send me pictures on Instagram. That would be a great idea. At Andyisyoda on Instagram. Do drop me a follow. And we'll come up with some good ideas if you send me some pictures. I'll even tag you if you post it on your channel. Tag Andyisyoda and I can send it out to all my followers. We do have the warehouse district to do, but we're going to fly on towards the palace, which is just over here. Let me see, past all the rich houses. Yeah, this is where the palace is going to be. So my idea for the palace is kind of a gatehouse round here, some steps up here into the palace, raise this whole courtyard up about 4 blocks, make some more staircases and a more kind of main palace building here, here, and here. Have big towers where there's circles here, a big tower right there. Raise this next courtyard up as well, and all surrounding parts here are going to be raised up as well. So the further you go into the palace, the more upstairs you need to go. We've got some kind of ancillary buildings at the back here, and right at the back of the palace we've got maybe a boathouse with a private dock, and 2 more towers at the back, 4 more towers on the main bit, and some huge dome over the main palace bit. Maybe the Throne of Swords would maybe be right in the middle. And a big shout out again to AK Gridlock, who has been unbelievably generous on my live streams. If you aren't watching Kadjar City being built on my live streams, then do follow me on twitch.tv/Andyisyoda and you'll be able to watch me build live. So yeah, guys, we have a palace to do. Sit back, relax, and enjoy Kadjar City Palace. this is as far as we got. What do you think? Oh, look at this. Got some little mistakes. No one was meant to see that. You didn't see this, right? You didn't see. No one saw that. Hey, have a look at the palette that we chose. By the way, we've come up with a new banner. Look at this banner. We're maybe going to put a purple background on that banner. And welcome to the Draconicus Esplanade. And big shout out to one of my Skywalker Patreons and huge supporter Draconicus. This is the Draconicus Courtyard or Esplanade. He is such a great supporter. He got an entire courtyard named after him. Beautiful handmade palm trees. This is our palette. Little bits of granite, brick, even some mushroom, lots of sandstone, some green with the prismarine, lots and lots of white. We've got bone, we've got concrete, we've got wool, we've got quartz as well, and we've got some good wall blocks. So that's our palette, and this is what we've come up with. Lots of purple glass to represent the royalty of the palace as well. Lots of trim in quartz. We'll be adding lots of detail to this as well. We've got a nice dome over here. Thanks to Andyisyoda again for the dome, and thank you to me for designing this tower right here. Pretty happy with that indeed. We've got kind of the main entrance building here with some beautiful granite and brick roof work going on as well. Another little tower to build here. This huge building with steps down linking into here. Probably going to be the servants' quarter down here. Notice we built everything in diamond first of all, and then kind of marked it out in our palette. Lots of windows and doors to go in on the side right there as well. Let me clear my inventory. There we go. These towers here were the same as the towers on the main wall. So the main wall just continues all the way around. Shout out to Ed Chin Yosh, special guest on the server who's been building these walls. We are going to be chopping down some of these vines. They're a little bit too repetitive, and we'll be putting in some string there just to kind of alter the heights of the vines as well. It's kind of a job waiting for us. We've got more towers to do at the back. That'll be in the next episode. This is going to be a boathouse, Draconicus boathouse, actually, as it turns out as well. And another wall. More palm trees to put in on these little sticky out bits there. I want this kind of covered in a forest of palm trees there. And a few more palm trees placed in the courtyards to really bring this palace to life. But yeah, this is as far as we got in one episode. This beautiful little inner courtyard, what would you call that roof there? I don't know what you'd call like an inner courtyard roof there. I don't know the architectural term. Beautiful fountains. Going to have some nice trees popping up here as well. But this is the AK Gridlock Palace. AK Gridlock Palace. Guys, amazing at throwing support my way during live streams. What do you think of the big towers? What do you think of the domes? Is there anything missing from the palace? What should we add next? Okay, let me know in the comments. Now, over here, what we do have is something to look forward to in the next episode. We're definitely going to finish the palace in the next episode, but then we're going to be on to this district down here. This is probably where we're going to have a mining area, a big mining area. And a shout out to, I got an amazing raid from someone I don't even know. A guy called James_LRR raided my stream yesterday on Twitch, so big shout out to him as well in this video. Yeah, a mining area there, maybe a little bit extra farming if we can squeeze it in, then a military area back here, and I'm going to show you this ship in just a few seconds. This is going to be the city chambers, of course, as well, and then probably more farming over here, definitely some sort of lighthouse, and maybe even some sort of large statue at the end here, kind of welcoming people into the city. Would be pretty cool. Mindmaster, thank you so much. This is your first of 2 ships. You'll see the next ship in the next episode, but this is his first ship that he has built. Absolutely brilliant. Built it by hand. No tutorials used. Isn't that genius to be able to build a ship like this just from scratch? Beautiful sails, rigging, decking, detailing, colors, cannons, the works. Mindmaster, thank you so much. Obviously, this place is going to have a heavy military presence because, well, we're going to need to protect, I think we're going to need to protect our trade routes as well, because a lot of people in the comments are like, Andy, there's not enough farms. There's definitely not enough farms in this place to sustain a population, and I have to agree with you. I think we're going to be having a Mediterranean diet, lots of fish, olive oil and vegetables, but we need to protect those fishing vessels and maybe extra trade routes as well. But there we go, episode 6 of Kadjar City is complete. If you think there's anything missing from the mystical island, let me know. Do hit me up on Instagram with some nice graveyard designs or gravestone designs. And I will see you very shortly for episode 7. Do follow me on Twitch because I'm building this live streaming Wednesday through Sunday, 4 p.m. UK time, which is 11 a.m. Eastern Standard, 5 p.m. Central European time. Wednesday through Sunday, 5 days a week. We're building it live. If you can't wait for episode 7, take a sneak peek. We've actually already finished the palace. I'm only showing you half the palace, and I know what happens, and it turns out to be brilliant. So I'll see you guys in episode 7. Thank you so much indeed for watching. Kadjar City signing out. Ciao, ciao, and the blocks be with you.